Okay, hello, seagulls. How are you doing? I wasn't really expecting them to just like fly down and land while I am trying to go ahead and fish up some moon snails from, next to the lighthouse. Um, I really hope they're not gonna try to go ahead and like take my fish. Can they even do that? Like a moon snail! Oh boy. If they could do that, I no longer have room in my pockets to be able to go ahead and catch this moon snail. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I really thought that they were going to be able to maybe like just snatch the moon snail off the ground since I hadn't like got any room for it in my pockets. But thankfully, it seems like we were able to go ahead and we were able to catch it. And also, it seems like there's something very interesting and very important growing up by where my new mother-in-law, Jane, happens to be at in the lighthouse. Because I do believe that I spy with my little eye some lavender, actual lavender growing on her lavender plants, which we might be able to do something about. Also, oh my goodness, now we're getting so many fish and I have nowhere to put them. I really should have thought this through, but I was just trying to get my moon snail. But now we have cod and we have got a whole bunch of sea stars and one moon snail. And I guess I need to worry about getting my rod fixed. And I guess I need to start thinking about going home because today is the first day that I am a married woman, at least in this realm. And I don't know if Wilbur's going to be like home or not, which would be quite interesting to find out. Like, is he going to be? I guess he would be, or is he going to be at work? Is he still going to be at the inn? And also, will I still be able to trade with him when he's at home? Because if that's the case, that might turn out to be amazing. And we'll just have to say that he makes almost all of our food, because then I don't have to really worry about, like, getting all the ingredients to go ahead. Oh my gosh, whatever this is a very wiggly one. Okay, I think this is like a salmon or something. And again, I have no room to put it anywhere, which is not good. I should probably go see if my mother-in-law is available to speak to. And I do indeed have a salmon that I could possibly trade her now too. Excellent, because apparently I have no room in my pockets for whatever these beautiful flowers are. I don't even know. No! Can I even? Oh my gosh, I can collect them. Oh my gosh. I can collect these lavender pieces. Okay, what can I do with them? I need to make a little bit of room. And then I need to collect as many as I can so that we don't like lose out on days of lavenders that we could be gathering from the gardens. That's wonderful. Oh gosh, what else can I get rid of so I have a little bit more room? I actually need this hydrangea root since I guess we're about to also go talk to a ghost. Again, not something that I anticipated our evenings turning out to focus on, but here we are. And I guess actually I should probably go home because I did just get married. Goodbye, Clam. I did just get married and it probably would be a good idea to go ahead and, spend some time with Wilbur, maybe? Or at least tend to the farm. And I guess we'll have to go, how many more days till all those eggs are bad? And yeah, we should be able to go ahead and we should be able to leave the ghost with their mysteries for another day because the eggs won't go bad yet. However, we do have some very special quest for the ghost to turn in, and in exchange, we might learn how to be able to make a really special potion called something like all the way down there or something along those lines. Is that already a tomato? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh dear. Okay, now we have, okay, all right. Yep. Just more things that I'm not exactly positively sure what we're going to do with. And by the way, we got some hop seeds from one of the villagers when I was on my way to the lighthouse. I was just walking past them and they gave me some hop seeds as a gift. We also have some corn seeds to plant. All right, no one panic. Everything's gonna work out just fine. I guess I'll go ahead and put this here. And then we'll have to make room for, wow, I've got so many things to put in my pockets. This is kind of amazing. And we need to take good care of all of it. Oh my gosh, this poor tomato just keep throwing it, like, it keeps getting thrown around. All right, there we go. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so glad to see that our gardens are growing so well. Let's see. I mean, you know, okay, I'm gonna say I would be so glad to see our gardens growing so well if I could see our gardens. I'm not gonna lie. I'm blind as a bat right now. And probably this is a good sign that especially if now we, you know, have a multi-generational family home, I should probably put a little bit of thought into potentially making it so that we have some lamps and lanterns and things that allow us to see around our home. But let's see, 2 more seeds and then that poor tomato. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of stuff to water. I wonder if Wilbur can help me out with that, because that would be very helpful. All right, how's our tree seed? Our tree seeds? Oh my gosh, how are our trees? Let's see. They're doing very well. Also, a squirrel just jumped into my window. I am stunned. I jumped out of my skin. I'm so glad we weren't working with the ghost. Wilbur! You are here! Wait, where are you going? Wait, come back in! Wilbur! Hi, dear. We can trade with him! This is awesome! He's got the wealth of the inn upon him, and he has got the food. We're not gonna ever have to worry about starving again. This is amazing! And then when I come home with all of these sea stars and crabs and everything else, then I can actually have somewhere to send them for the day. Because he can take them to the inn. That's such a cool thing. He can turn around and he can go ahead and take them to the inn. And wow, I love this. And now we almost have enough money that in the morning, if I get a bit more wood and I go ahead and really put some effort in that, we might be able to finally get ourselves a chicken coop, which would be extremely exciting. And I also am very, very, very excited about the idea of just being able to have somebody who cooks for me all day. Wilbur, that's so cool. Wow. Okay, let's see. And the clam chowder, onions, potatoes, and clams. And then there's the rose cake, which need rose hips, not roses. The coffee needs the coffee beans and milk. So I wonder what we should have tried. Oh, there's the winter meal that we learned, which would be pumpkin, chestnuts, and wild onion. Cool. And if I get another scallop, butter, and garlic, then I could go ahead and make the scallops. But the thing is, I don't have a lot of these foods. I wonder where I'm supposed to get them. Also, I better be careful, because if I use the eggs up, I don't want to accidentally use up the eggs that I need to give to the ghost. And other sentences you don't normally think you would ever have to say. All right, so what would it take to make another smelter? Welcome home, Wilbur. I know it's not a lot to look at right now, but I promise I'm going to really be putting my heart into it. And it looks like we would need a few more bricks and some coal. So we might be able to get a smelter up and going pretty soon. I wonder if we should do that before the chicken coop. The dirt! Oh my gosh, the herb garden. Oh, let's get the herb garden going. And we can say that we got some of the lavender seeds from my new mother-in-law. And that would be so adorable. Because we could say that, like, Jane taught us how to make these herb gardens, even though it's gonna put us back on wood significantly. If it does actually make herbs, it will be a worthwhile investment. Hi, Wilbur. I'm so sorry that the house doesn't have more in it yet. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It looks like it does have herbs in it. I can't tell if that's stuff that I can actually harvest or if it's just cute. We'll find out, and we'll give it a goose. There we go. Finally, the goose is no longer in my pocket. That's a lot of wood. So we'll start with one. I'll see if it actually does anything or if it's just for looksies. And then we'll work from there. And anything else that I might be able to make? I feel so awkward. It's like, hi, Wilbur. Sorry I don't have a bed or anything else here. I really should probably work on that, huh? Yep. Yep-a-doodles. Well, I guess we'll sleep until we're rested. Oh! Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Excuse me? This is like... I need a bigger house. What? Okay, one should really put a little bit more thought than I did into, oh, should we have a child or not? Because... Wilbur, his favorite food's persimmon. I can kick him out, or I can tell him to look for a different job, and he works from 7:50 to 11. Where are you on the map, Wilbur? Does it tell me? So he's already over at the inn because I think he had to hurry for work. So this is amazing. I can change his outfits. He apparently has that indigo shirt from his dad that he's dyed white, really fancy shoes. His favorite food is the persimmon during fall. And I can ask him to help on the farm or look for a job. Wow. Okay. You know, I didn't expect that. I mean, I don't know what else you would expect if you know, it's like, oh, should we have a baby? No, should there be a pregnancy? And then I'm just like, sure. Like, this is a bad sign. I definitely need to think these things through a little bit more. Also, there's a squirrel currently climbing on my window. One moment, I think I need my husband. We live on the 3rd story. This is concerning. Okay, so now that both my husband and I have just been threatened by a very unhappy squirrel who is having some deep emotional issues with not being able to be on the 3rd story window easily. Because friend, this is the side of a 3rd story like level of a building. Trying to jump on my window has not proven beneficial to your long-term well-being. It's not glaring at me. Oh my gosh. I'll have to see if I can remember to show you guys a picture because this squirrel's a little concerning. But that's all right. Anyway, now that we are married and I apparently have a little baby bump, and also a squirrel going bump on my window, well, yeah, I really should have thought that through. I really should have. You think I would understand the consequences, having been a former nanny for, like, a nurse midwife. But here we are. So, I guess I need to get ready for a baby, which means I think I probably need to move the chicken coop under expanding my house, which means that I need to get my hands on a whole bunch of paint, and I need to get more glass, a lot more wood, now that I've gone ahead and made an herb garden that may or may not actually garden. I'm really increasingly concerned that it's just decorative. But let's see if maybe some of the quests we can pick up, maybe some of the local gifts. Oh, and I think there's a funeral. Whoops. Yep, we got quite a bit going on. And also William! For 2 dragon fruit, he will actually give us a wooden chair and the white dog house blueprint. I think we might be able to get the dragon fruit. So we're gonna do that. And it's a Verity! Oh my gosh, little girl Verity has sent us 4 sea stars. That is so sweet. She has recently apprenticed to become a fisher and she's just so kind to us. And it's Cat! Aw, and she gave us a little bit of money. Maybe because she knows we're also expecting. That's right, Cat's son. I need to remember what his name is. Oh my gosh. And I think Matthew Bailey. Matthew Bailey has given us a milking pail. I think he might be a little biased to attempting to go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm actually like waddling around the place. I gotta take care of my farm. I don't know if I should be waddling with a baby bump and a scythe in my hands, but you know, now I'm really motivated to try to tidy things up. Gosh. Oh my gosh, I got the little tippy taps. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that special potion to be fleet of foot because I think I'm gonna have to do little like baby bump tippy taps and it's gonna take me a while to get anywhere. And let me double check, but I do think that unfortunately today is indeed, let's see, is it the 5th? It is the 5th, and thus today happens to be at 3 p.m. a memorial for temperance. You know, she wanted me to go down insulting every single person in the village, and that would have made me quite sad. Also, I just noticed that I think the crop that we fertilized grew faster. Oh, that's a benefit that I need to put like a lot more composting effort into getting, because that would be amazing. Yeah, so Temperance was indeed the kind of woman who wanted me to go around insulting the entire village. So maybe that it wasn't exactly the kindest of personalities, but we should still, even though we missed Henry's funeral, well, you know what? Maybe we might not make it to that funeral for her, but maybe it'll be okay if we go ahead and we celebrate her life by going to visit with the other ghost. Can I justify it like that? Can I say that, you know, we're just respectfully honoring all of those who have passed on by giving a bunch of ghosts some like stones and eggs down in the afterlife? I will laugh really hard if while I'm down there, like Temperance actually shows up and is like, why are you not at my wedding? Or not my, her funeral, I mean. Well, I could respond, you weren't at my, actually I think she was at my wedding. Never mind, I can't be mean like that. It's just not gonna work out. All right, so we have our blueberry bush. I can't believe I'm baby names! I still haven't had any of like the Green family's Generation 4 children because I'm terrified of trying to pick baby names. Oh my gosh, this is gonna escalate very quickly, isn't it? All right, well, let's do a little of this and then a little of that. You know, on the plus side, if we happen to have some kids running the farm, then they can actually help me with being able to water all of these things, I think, in theory. Okay, and I wonder if a watering can that's upgraded would actually make watering go a lot faster. If so, I could really get cracking with those crops, and that would be awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I guess if I have to putter around thinking about baby names, let's see. Citrus is a plant. I'm biased towards plants, ergo, you know, the guinea pigs. Clover. And playing with the names dandelion, apple, blossom, berry for future siblings or family members at some point. There we go. Oh my gosh, I am just a waddlin'. I am just a waddlin'. Oh my word. Yay! We've got more iron ore bars. Boy. Oh boy. Maybe chicken coop's okay. Because we would be... Ooh, and there's the dried fruit. Excellent. We need to get a little bit of dried fruit going. Do the tomatoes count as fruit or vegetable? Let's not risk it, and let's go ahead and dry more fruit. There. We'll get some of the preserves there. All right, so let's see. I have a lot of grapes I could trade away. I might trade away the elderberries until I can figure out if the herb garden actually does anything. And now we have 6 iron ore. Okay, and we have 4 bricks. Ooh, I need to take some of those rocks to the ghost. I need more coal if I'm going to be able to make some of the other things we've got as well. Ooh, and we do have the yellow rose side table, which is completely impractical, but it was given to us on our wedding day. So I love to think that it's just like the wedding bouquets and decorations. We did pick roses that day too, so it's kind of comes full circle. We'll leave the milking pail here. Very useful. And then I guess we'll go into town. I don't need to really worry about keeping extra food on me since, like, as long as Wilbur is alive. Oh, geez. Can he die? I need to get medicine for my family and make sure that they're okay. I need to get, like, a crib. Oh dear. There's just a lot happening. Okay, maybe upgrading the house should be one of my next goals. But at the same time... I didn't bring my iron ore bars with me. And I'm actually still pretty far from being able to have enough wood for a coop, so that's okay. All right, well, I guess we're just a waddlin', and now I'm quite hungry. Probably the consequences of expecting a little babu. Probably need to go ahead and figure out how to do something about that. And hey, Jacob, trying to dress up, eh? Well, it can be fun to go fishing and catch your own dinner, but it's just easier to buy from Rose Swain. Or Rose Sway, there we go. I'm wary of the old woman who lives in the bog. She seems different. Well, You're not wrong. That's all I will really feel comfortable in revealing to you. Ooh, so he's got indigo leaves. So that's probably how our indigo plants are going to look in a while. Raspberries, peach seeds, watermelon seeds, wheat seeds, blueberry. That's a lot of blueberry seeds. I want that. The corn seeds again. I feel like I need to plant all of the peaches we can get our hands on. And the wheat. I don't know if I need to plant as much of the wheat. And I feel like the watermelon might be a good idea. Look, if we can plant some of these, I do want to at least try. And we can trade to him some of the, also some of the grapes. Because, like, I've got a lot of wild grapes, and they're not exactly going to stay good. But maybe I should be a little careful with that. All right, let's see. Tomato? Maybe? The elderberries, because they're going to go bad. Wow, I've got quite a few, like, unique things. I feel like we're actually making a little progress. Ooh, the sea stars too. I feel like we're making a little bit of progress. And you know what? I'll even trade the lavender. The more fancy bits of the lavender that I got from my mother-in-law's garden. Nice. You know what? And this elderberry too. That'll do. That'll do. Thank you, Jacob. That made me feel exceptionally competent at not having to trade away all of my, at least this time, of my life's possessions. Hello, Mary. Don't ask questions. No, I'm just waddling around. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know what to pick because if we're going to have a kid, expanding the home would be nice. But if no one cares if we have enough home to expand, then should I be focusing on, like, having a cellar, like an ice box, to be able to go ahead and keep things cold? And you know what? Actually, if we invest in trying to get a bigger house, doesn't that mean we'll have a cellar that we could put the ice in instead? So the ice box wouldn't even be needed to use up all of that precious, precious iron? Perhaps! Just perhaps! Here I go a-waddling. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna pop over here and say hello. Here we go. It takes like forever to get around already. Alright, I've got the mementos of life. Aw, dang it, I needed to keep that dried fruit for my mother-in-law and I forgot. Hopefully we'll get more in time. And I need a bunch more moon snails. Okay, I don't have anything to turn into anybody. But, as I go a-waddling, nobody's at the end. Oh, that makes my heart so sad. But then where'd Wilbur go? There's the ghost. Oh, he's all the way in the woods. Is he fishing? Well, he should have invited me if we were going to go on a nice little walk in the woods. Ah, well. We'll just have to keep waddling. I forgot to put something in the smelter. The kind that feels like forgetting to turn the oven off in its own way here. Because it's like waddle, waddle, waddle. No, I'm halfway to the ghost, but I forgot to go ahead and put another thing in the smelter. Wow. Oh my gosh. How could this happen? Oh, so slow. That's okay. That's okay. Almost to the blacksmith forge. Fix my... Oh, Roland. I bet the witch in the bog spends lots of time by herself. It seems kind of nice, honestly. There really are so many pigeons in town. Do you ever feed them? You know, it's come as a thought to me to potentially do that from time to time. You know, and before I actually start trading those things, a watering can that can hold a lot more water. I'm good there. You also have raspberry seeds. Yes. Okay, and then hops, which I like. I don't really plan on doing anything with the hops, I don't think. But they do like grow every 2 days a new harvest, so that might be quite useful. The hay seeds and then the indigo seeds, which seem quite useful. And then there's still no still pickaxe. I'm beginning to think maybe we really need to keep our eyes out for that, because it might be a little bit harder to get than I thought, and it might be a lot more important than I thought. Okay. I trade away all of those, and the straw for now. Maybe some of the roses, because that quest for these roses I no longer have. The wild strawberries. Trade all my wild grapes. And you know what, Roland? There you go. Have a nice little harvest of roses in exchange for several of the things that I need in my life. And we'll have to talk again later. Oh, actually, we'll have to talk again right now, because could you please repair this? Oh, 100. Oh, that hurt. But I need to have like a really good functional, a really like nice and functional fishing rod if we're going to be able to get some things done. And there's Temperance's grave. You know what? And we just talked to Roland. That's his mom. You know, we might as well finish our day. This has to be bad for the baby. maybe we'll just focus on the fact we're probably teaching the wee one generosity of spirit by coming here and wishing Temperance well. After all, we're not cackling nor dancing upon her grave, so I imagine that just has to be wishing her well. Is there gonna be like a baby tomorrow? I really need to start thinking about names. My wonderful friend Jack, who is also like the best ever and has helped take care of our Patreon stuff for so many years and just has been so sweet, suggested the name Fox for one of the children in the Green family legacy. Why is everybody so... Oh my gosh, so many people are smiling. Are they smiling because, you know, Temperance was a little bit like that kind of person? Oh my gosh, so many people are happy about this. Tom, you've grown up, I think. Or no, you've just changed. Friends should look out for each other. Let me know if there's something wrong, all right? If you can't decide on a fishing lure, you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned worm. Thanks? I feel like sometimes we may have very odd priorities in this village, but I like the gumption. That hair looks really cute. Should I get some new hair? Okay, it's probably not the day to think about that, but maybe it is. Maybe, you know, like I'm entering a new phase of life. Can I at least have a hat? I probably need the house first. Ugh. All right, thank you, Tom. And then, oh, sorry, Tom, sorry. So, yeah, this is not my imagination. I actually think because you can have significantly negative relationships with some of the people in the village, a lot of these people are actually smiling, and just Roland is sad. Hi there. Until next time. That's really sad. Tom, yes, hello. I know we can't really talk right now. Hello, Jessup. You need 3 cod? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think there's nothing else in this world that tastes like salad. Health-wise, summer is a safe time of year, so long as you don't get fatigued. Thank you, doctor. Oh dear, only Roland is really the one crying. Everybody else is smiling. Okay. I think we'll stay here out of Roland's solidarity for just a touch of time. And then, well, we'll go see what the ghosts have to say about all this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh dear.